Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Screwjob Podcast. Today we will be continuing our famous Unmaskings video. Last time on the podcast we had the unmasking of Rey Mysterio Jr. in WCW. You can check out that video right here in the top right hand corner. If you haven't watched it yet, go watch it. It's kind of a short one. I wanted to get back into the flow of things after my vacation. So we are going to start by talking about some other wrestlers that got demasked. I'm blanking for a second. So I have the script back. It's not on my laptop. I should have just typed it out on my laptop. But, let's start talking wrestling unmaskings again. So on this episode, we're going to start with Kane, everyone's favorite. I just skipped my introduction, but, let's pretend I didn't say Kane. So the next famous unmasking took place on June 23rd, 2003, and features everybody's favorite pro wrestling mayor, Kane. Kane was one of WWE's staples for over 20 years, from his debut at Bad Blood. Check that out in the top right-hand corner. I'm not spacing my things out at all. From his debut at Bad Blood to his corporate years, he has always been around. Kane and his mask were beloved by fans. At first he was hated for, I wouldn't say he was hated. He was just really cool and screwed the Undertaker out of a title. So I guess he was hated in a way. But then he became beloved by his fans as fans wanted him to hold the newly unretired World Heavyweight Championship in 2003. That championship was held by Mr. Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Yes, during what fans like to call the Reign of Terror. That's a future video for you right there, the Reign of Terror. Kane was one of the first people to feud with Triple H during the Reign of Terror. H had just previously destroyed Kane's future tag team partner, Rob Van Dam. So Kane battled Triple H at No Mercy, where both Triple H's world title and Kane's Intercontinental Championship were put on the line. And Triple H obviously won, unifying the belts and therefore getting rid of a secondary single title on Raw for at least a year, I believe. It didn't come back until at least 2004, I think. But prior to that match, Triple H spent a couple of weeks claiming that Triple H had a girlfriend that he killed in a car accident, and then he also claimed that Kane raped the dead woman's corpse. Yep. Shout out to the Katie Vick angle. Coming to this channel, never. So after losing his title and being humiliated and demoralized on TV, Kane and RVD ended up tagging together, and they would form an exciting tag team and win the WWE tag titles. One of them liked weed, the other liked fire. I'm not sure how they ever would have gotten along. But yeah, they would end up holding the titles, and then they would run into, once again, Triple H and his new group of friends, Evolution. Evolution, of course, consisted of Triple H, Randy Orton, Batista, and Ric Flair. Woo! Everyone loves some Rick. So during these fateful episodes of Raw, Kane would challenge Triple H to a title match when Eric Bischoff's everyone's favorite Raw GM came in and changed the match to be title versus mask. Yep. That's pretty much it for lead up to this match. It was needlessly changed into a title match, or not a title match, a title versus mask match. And even though it happened in Madison Square Garden, one of the wrestling's most famous homes, probably the mecca of pro wrestling, it probably should have happened on pay-per-view, to be honest with you, this unmasking. Again, this episode, there's a lot of spoilers in this. Spoiler, Kane loses the match and has to unmask. But, that should have been, kind of obvious when we talk about unmaskings. Alright. Excuse me. So, we're going to go to the June 23rd episode of Raw from 2003. And we're going to start at the 1 hour, 21 minute, and 50 second mark. Man, remember when Raws were only 2 hours long, including commercials? Oh, glory days. So we'll be starting at that point in the near future. So I move my papers around. So let's start our show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start the TV show, I guess. Oh, and we get hit with that Triple H music to start. Tasty Triple H music. It is time to play the game. Got our Triple H and Rob Van Dam figures here, because why not? It's all about the game. World Heavyweight Champion Triple H with Ric Flair. Woo! If you love Ric Flair as much as I do, you should go check out the Ric Flair versus Hulk Hogan match from WCW in the top right-hand corner. I believe that was a Great American Bash. I think. I don't know. I recorded that over a month ago. Who knows? So we got Triple H coming out. He is the World Heavyweight Champion. Eric Bischoff just gave him the title when Brock Lesnar went to SmackDown with the WWE title. So Bischoff just brought it out of retirement and just gave it to him. No match, no tournament, no nothing. It's like, here you go. You were the number one contender. Here's the belt. So, cool. So yeah, this is Kane's second run-in with Triple H. I previously mentioned the Katie Vick angle. That was the first time he was demoralized and embarrassed by Triple H. It won't be the last, and neither will this time. This will be second time of many, probably. To be honest with you, so. All I know is that Triple H has been embarrassing people for a long time. During the Reign of Terror, no one was safe. Not even roster mainstays like Kane or Rob Van Dam. Even Randy Orton would feel the bite. Before Johnny John Cena came at one point. At least I think he did. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I know Shawn Michaels had a feud with Triple H at this time. And here comes Kane. Yes, the old theme. I love this theme. It's better than his, revamped 1998 theme that they busted out. So, yeah, oh, wow, we're starting out already, huh? Kane immediately going after Triple H. Two big men. I love Kane, especially at this point where he's still super athletic and he's still beloved by the fans. It's got that Rhea Perlman hair. Beautiful, man. Beautiful hair. Also, yeah, they kind of booked themselves into a hole with this one, where they weren't gonna take the title off of Triple H, especially on a free show, and not at Madison Square Garden. And they also mentioned prior that Kane was a burn victim. Remember that way back when Undertaker lit his house on fire? And caused Kane to get all burnt up, and that's why Kane debuted to beat up on the Undertaker. Remember that way back when? Bad Blood, which now I'm gonna put it in the top right hand corner instead of prior, because that just makes sense. So yeah, let's just talk about this. Man, Kane just tossing Triple H all around. Man, I forgot my entire train of thought prior, but there's a lot of screaming people here. Hey, but this was at Madison Square Garden, so I can't forgive it. In a way. But also, it's unforgivable. Why are you demasking someone on free TV and also, not getting anything out of it? It could have been a whole build in a pay-per-view, but, no. Or they could have just, kept the mask on. That could have helped. I'll talk about it later after the match, but this was not a good turn for him, let's be honest. Taking the mask off didn't help him. And it's all just a slow, Triple H hitting Triple H hitting Kane in the face with a chair, blacked out the screen for a minute, and then Ric Flair took a flop in the middle of the ring. Kane was, in fact, hit in the face with a chair. Shout out to Unprotected Chair Shots. We love them. And a commercial break, but we're back. Triple H and Kane. Looks like he got over that chair shot to the head. They're back in the ring. Ooh, Spinebuster. Arn Anderson-esque. And we have Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler on commentary. Remember when Raw was good? Kane sits up. He's ready to beat up on Triple H some more. Nope, forced into the corner. Kane pushing Triple H off. Triple H right back on him. Another push. Oh my. We're gonna get schoolyard bullying right here. There you go, more punches. Big jabs, big jabs. Oh, Kane going for a slam. Unable to. Ooh, DDT. Timing was a little off, but what can you do? It was a nice looking DDT nonetheless. And Kane sitting right back up. Oh my. Oh boy, oh lordy lord. Wow. Nice attempt at a neck breaker, buddy. Kane back up again. I wonder why. Probably because the neck breaker didn't make contact. Come on, Kane. Hit him with a choke slam. Or a fall-away slam. Or a sidewalk slam. Just hit him with anything, please. Kane telling Triple H to punch him in the face. A little psychosis goes a long way, I guess. Throws him right into the corner. Triple H getting manhandled by Kane right now. Come on, Kane. Ugh, clothesline Triple H in the corner. Another clothesline. The big man doing some work. Scoop slam. Come on. You're not going to end the match on a scoop slam. That's just redonkulous. Only a 2 count. Still nice and sour, that lemonade. Oh, time for a sidewalk slam. Heck yeah. Classic Kane. Signal for that choke slam. Nope, he's going to the top rope. Going from the top rope. Gonna go for that clothesline. That famous Kane clothesline. And knocks the ref down. Oh no. Oh, he's all good though. He's good. He's good. He's got it. There you go. And big boot from Kane to the referee. Triple H dodged it. And now he's definitely down. Which only means it's time for shenanigans. Because you'll see a common thread with any unmasking. Oh no. We're getting buffering. Oh no, crap. What do I do? Oh, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Ric Flair going for a title shot. Onto Kane with the World Heavyweight Championship. Now Kane's gonna hit him with it. Kane's gonna hit Triple H. Maybe. Oh, boom, right to the head. I don't know what my suggestion would be to, remedy that, with the buffering. Going for a cover, but the ref is still out. My only suggestion would be, oh, new ref. Nope, only a 2 count. My only suggestion would be, pause the video when I start going, what happened? What happened? That or you'll be like 10 seconds ahead of me, but that's, fine. And Kane beating up on that referee who didn't count fast enough, I guess. That's the real helpful way to deal with your problems, bud. Real healthy. Earl Hebner is still down. He's thinking about screwing over Brett again. And a low blow from Triple H to Kane. Going for the pedigree. Pedigree on Kane. That's gotta be it. Low blow pedigree combo. Fatal. And Hebner going for the pin. 1, 2. No, only a 2 counts. I am just as surprised as you. I thought it ended like that. I haven't seen this match in so long. I know there's shenanigans involved. Which, again, is a common thread of these unmasking matches. Shenanigans. Going for another pedigree. No, Kane. Back body drops him. And here comes Flair. Flair's gonna get chokeslammed. Yeah, Ric Flair, get chokeslammed. Triple H going for another pedigree. No, Kane. Kane springboarding him into Ric Flair. And there's that famous Flair bump. What is happening? This is just shenanigans. Kane calling for a chokeslam on Triple H. Chokeslam. Here comes Randy Orton. Oh, low blow by Orton. RKO. Out of nowhere. And he just throws Hebner. Why? There was no point to that. Now it's time for a pedigree. That's gotta be it. 2, 3 count. It's all about the game and how you play it, and Kane got played by Triple H. Triple H with a band-aid on his head that I didn't even notice. Wins with the help of shenanigans by Randy Orton and Ric Flair. Oh my, forgot words. It is time to unmask Kane. And here comes Eric Bischoff. He is back and he is better than ever. Much like me, he's back and better than ever. Wink. Yeah, he's probably concussed. Probably because he got hit in the head with a chair. Kane and that Rhea Perlman hair. May want to put the kids to bed. Oh, and Triple H attacking Kane for no reason. Evolution just going at it. I guess they want to embarrass him more? He likes poopy buttholes. Oh, and a chop. And here comes Rob Van Dam. Heel kick. Heel kick. Oh, maybe they lost the titles prior to this point. Whatever. Oh, yeah, they did, I think. They lost to La Resistance. But, either way. Doesn't matter. Orton's going to take a sweet choke slam. Rob Van Dam on the top rope. Come on, him with a 5-star frog splash. Eddie Guerrero style. Boom. If you like frog splash as much as I do, go check out the Eddie Guerrero episode, the Breaking the Muda Scale episode. In the top right-hand corner. As Kane lowers his arms. It's time to unmask. Rob Van Dam, clearly coming off of his high. It's ready to see this happen. He did come close to win the title. Here comes the mask. Nope, not there. I mean, if you don't take it off, you're going to get fired. But Kane likes fire, so I guess that would be fine. Nope, not there. Let's try over here, maybe. This is it. Here comes the mask. There it is. The Rhea Perlman wig has come off. And there he is. He just looks like a weirdo, not a burn victim. He's got half of his hair left in the back. Yeah, get a shot of whatever the heck that is. He doesn't look like a burn victim, he just looks like a weirdo in face paint. And that's the famous demasking of Kane, everybody. It's so spooky. Hashtag too spooky. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, entertainment. Yup, WWE, entertainment. That's a word for what just happened. Entertainment. So yeah, that was the famous Kane demasking. Uh, if you ever wondered why they ever took the mask off, so do I. It would end very poorly for Kane, going without the mask. He would be involved in a feud or in a storyline with Lita where he got her pregnant, and then their baby got aborted, and Schnitsky was involved, and he said it wasn't my fault, and it was just a crap show. It was a mess. Uh, Eventually he'd become ECW champion. Then he'd tease putting the mask on again, pull out Rey Mysterio's mask out of a bag, uh, attack the Undertaker, put the mask back on, try to get John Cena to embrace the hate. This is just SparkNotes' version, by the way, of everything that Kane has done since he went maskless and then remasked. And then he went corporate, and then he went and became a masked mayor, and then he became mayor again. It's just a weird thing, and I don't understand what is happening half the time with Kane, but he's too busy being a mayor right now, so good on him. So the next demasking we're going to talk about, well, I grab my script. Uh, it's our last demasking, and it doesn't even take place in the ring. It involves one of the greatest luchadors of all time, El Santo. If you know anything about El Santo, it's probably some of his cultural, I'm trying to think of words and I can't words right now because I'm talking and I'm recording and I'm trying to set it up because it's on YouTube because I'm a fool and I didn't prep this well. Okay, back to the script. Sorry. Personally, I could take over, or I could spend over an hour just talking about El Santo and his, cultural impact on Mexican culture and heritage, on film, on wrestling in general. The dude was in over 35 Lucha de Apuestas matches, which are the mask versus mask matches. The dude's done it all, and he was a true legend. A year after his retirement, he showed up on a talk show. And that episode, or that we have a link to that in the description. So this is the one and only time El Santo demasked or unmasked, and it was during an interview. And the interview aired only a week before he passed. He was famously buried in his mask, and he's still a legend of Mexican cinema. So the video I found it's only 46 seconds long, and we'll personally be starting at the 27-second mark. That's when the mask starts to come off, or that's when he's taking the mask, or thinking about taking the mask off. I don't speak Spanish. I took some Spanish in high school, but, that's long gone out the window. So you can follow along with me. There's a link in the description. Let's go with, in about, I'm trying to think, I'm sorry, let's go with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start the video on YouTube. Got El Santo in his interview, and this is the only time he ever unmasked, in public. And the fact that he did it at all is odd. Kind of insane. There he is. There's El Santo, and the show's over, or the thing's over. So yeah, that was it. The dude's a cultural icon. I want to spend an entire episode on him, but there's just so much to cover. He hung out with I believe he fought the Wolfman at one point in movies. The dude was everywhere. He was involved in some Batman and Robin cartoons in the 60s or something. It's insane. He's a cultural legend, a cultural icon, and the fact that he took his mask off just on live TV out of the blue, out of nowhere, is pretty insane. So that's really all I have for you. To be honest with you, those were a series of famous unmaskings. Again, there were so many famous unmaskings that I couldn't fit in here. I wanted to pick 3 of the most famous unmaskings from, 2 major companies and 3 massively famous and successful pro wrestling stars. So I want to thank you for watching this two-part episode, and it's time to wrap it up. If you like this video, leave a like. If you haven't seen the other one, go watch it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more. We have new episodes coming out every Friday at noon. Excuse me. Check out our Facebook, Screwjob Podcast on Facebook, Twitter at Screwjob Podcast, patreon.com/Screwjob Podcast. Thank you, everybody. And you know what? Today, I'm going to go maskless.